welcome to Friday Favorites. So fair warning before we get into the video, there is a chance that Stella could pop in here during the course of the video. She's in my room watching the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but who knows how long that will last. So I'm going to jump right in and get started. The first thing that I want to start with is I have two channels that I want to mention today, and I forgot in my last Friday Favorites, which was the week before last, to mention a channel, and I've been meaning to do that every single Friday, so I'm going to tell you guys about two today. The first one is the ladies from her Late Night Cravings. I love Jamie and I love Mendy. I've been watching both of them forever. I mean, for a really, really long time. So sometimes they'll record together, but as of late, Mendy's been taking a little bit of a break from YouTube, so I've missed seeing her beautiful face, but hopefully she'll be back soon. And Jamie has kind of taken over, and Jamie's been doing a few vlogs here and there, and I just have to say that watching both of them or watching each of them separately is like, it's so soothing to me. Like, they're both so like mild-mannered and just sweet, and they just have a love of beauty things, and they're just so fun to watch. They do unboxing videos. They're both subscribed to some kind of, subscription services like Glossy Box and stuff like that. And it's so fun when they're both sitting in the car together, like opening their Glossy Box and sharing what each of them got and what they think about it. And I find both Jamie and Mendy just really relatable and just such a pleasure to watch. And I don't comment nearly enough on their videos to let them know how much I enjoy the content that they put out, but I just really do. They are a pure joy and just lovely, lovely ladies, and I really think that if you are not subscribed to them already, you should definitely go check them out, because I think they're fantastic, and I think they deserve tons and tons and tons and tons of followers. So, and then the second channel is somebody else who I've been subscribed to for a really, really long time, and it's Crystal over at MissCrystalMakeup. Now, Crystal I subscribed to like way back in the day when I first started YouTube in like 2010, and I believe at the time she was still living in Florida, and she used to be an esthetician. I just find her to be insanely knowledgeable. She is another one of those people that is just really calm and collected in all of her videos. And I think I admire that, because sometimes I think I'm just a little like, like sometimes my thoughts don't really come out the way that I want them to. And she's just so well spoken, and she always gets out the information that you need. Like you'll think of like a question, and then like a minute later she totally like answers that question. So with her, I find that I have to watch videos all the way to the end, because more than likely she's going to tell me the answer to my questions at some point in her videos. And she also does vlogs. She has a separate vlog channel, but she does a lot of like food hauls and stuff, and I just kind of find that stuff inspiring, because I am not one that enjoys grocery shopping, and so I do draw some inspiration from others when they do their grocery hauls, because I'm like, never thought to pick that up. I'll put that on the list. She's done like recipes in the past and stuff, and she just is like, her home is so neat. Like, she's done like some room tours and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, there's like nice stuff on your buffet, and you decorate so beautifully for the holidays. Like, and Crystal and her husband don't have kids, and so I think that probably helps her keep things a little bit more intact, whereas at my house, Stella would be like, sweet sparkles everywhere. But yeah, I just really love Crystal, and she has grown quite a bit, but I really think that she deserves it. She is just so fantastic, and I've loved watching her for so many years, and we've become friends over time, and she just is really wonderful. And if you're not already subscribed to her, definitely go check her out. I will put the links to both channels down below for you, so make sure that you go show those ladies some love and tell them that I said hello. And now let's jump into the products, because I have quite a bit to talk about. I'm going to try to be brief. first thing, I haven't really been wearing a perfume for the last couple of weeks. I've been wearing this fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works, and it's the Twilight Woods. And let me tell you, this scent is totally one that I think would be worth me picking up the perfume version of. Even though I know it wouldn't last very long, but there is just something about this fragrance. It is woodsy. It's, but it has like some oriental notes, but it's not too much of any one thing. It's just like a really nicely balanced fragrance. I'm really poor at describing fragrances. All I know is this just smells soft and pretty. It's never overpowering. When Craig smells this on me, like he always, you know, like will come back for like a second sniff. Like when he comes home from work and he like leans in to give me a kiss, you know, like he'll be like, oh, you smell good. And then like he'll come back and that really smells good. And usually when he does that, I'm wearing this of all things. I have all these expensive perfumes that I just showed you guys in my perfume collection. And this seems to be the one that he like really goes for. So anyway, Twilight Woods, totally worth checking out because these are really inexpensive. I mean, I got this one for free with a coupon. So, okay. The candle I'm going to mention is the new Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. I know this is so boring. I still have a Bath & Body Works haul coming up for you guys, by the way. I have to re-record it. I recorded it yesterday. I just looked like a hot mess. I can't upload that stuff. So I'm going to re-record it, hopefully when Stella goes down for her nap. But Vanilla Bean Marshmallow is one of their new releases that a lot of people said would smell exactly like vanilla pumpkin marshmallow from the fall. It is different. They are similar, but it's not the same fragrance. This is missing that like pumpkin-y spicy note, but they have the same vanilla base, if that makes sense. This just smells like a warm vanilla bean fragrance, very similar to the way that the Breyers Vanilla Bean Ice Cream smells. I know that's a weird comparison, but it really just smells like that ice cream to me, but in candle form, and when you burn it, it like warms up. I don't think that made any sense, but in my head, it totally makes sense. Just know that this smells phenomenal, and I love it. And I really do like the packaging of it. It's cute. You know, I said in my review of this and the Cinnamon Sugar Donut that I don't care for the font on here, but I do really like the style of the pictures. You know, it's just nice. So, anyway, there you go. Vanilla Bean Marshmallow is definitely my pick, and I have quite a few of these to share in my haul. Okay, body care item. I just shared this in my Fab Drugstore Finds video. It'll be linked down below. This is the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This is the, what is this? Cocoa Shea Butter scent. This is lovely. I've been using this to shave my legs. It is basically just like a thin lotion that you put on in the shower and then you rinse it off right before you get out. Amazing. You guys, I'm so lazy about putting lotion on after I get out of the shower. I don't know why I'm lazy about it. It's normally probably because I take Stella in the shower with me. When we get out at the same time. I'm usually focused on drying her off and getting a diaper on her because she's still not potty trained. Getting her dressed, you know, and by that time, like my hair is already starting to dry and I just like want to get dressed, you know, and I'm usually cold too. So, I just tend not to put, lotion on and I need to because I have extremely dry skin. You guys know I suffer from eczema, and so I always manage to get something on like the eczema patches if they are actively inflamed, but this has just been amazing. I can't say enough good things about this. There's also a very dry formula and there's also just a normal skin formula. The difference, I mean, I haven't tried the other two. I would imagine they're kind of equally moisturizing. Maybe not. Who knows? If you've tried several of these, let me know down below. But I like this one because of the scent, so I'll probably keep repurchasing this bad boy, but I won't be without this. I just can't. I think here comes the kid. Nope, she just slammed the door. Great, we have a few more moments of peace. Let's keep going. Skincare item I want to mention. I've been using the Alpha Hydrox Intensive Serum. This is a 14% glycolic AHA. And I've been using this for the last week. I alternate using AHAs and BHAs. In my skincare videos that I've posted in the past, like my skincare routines, I mention that I personally don't mix AHAs and BHAs in the same night. I'm fully aware that you can do whatever you want with skincare. If it works for your skin, mix the two. But I know that I personally don't have sensitive skin, and when I use a BHA and an AHA in the same night, it's too much. It irritates my skin. So that is why in all of those videos I mentioned that I don't think it's a good idea to use an AHA and a BHA on the same night, or to use a BHA and a retinol, or an AHA and a retinol in the same evening. Do it on different nights, absolutely, like back-to-back nights, but not basically applying everything all at once on my face in one evening. That's just the way I do it. Please feel free to use your skincare the way that you see fit, but I've been using this just on its own without using an AHA, without using a BHA or a retinol product, and I feel like AHA does a really good job of it brightens my skin. The BHA does a really good job of keeping my pores clear, of helping with exfoliation. Retinol also helps with that, but this helps my skin look brighter. So once I start to get rid of all of the dead skin, moving on to this just really seems to like bring out the glow in my skin. It does sting just a little tiny bit. I leave it on overnight, but you can definitely rinse it off after about 15 minutes. But I like leaving it on. It's very liquidy. I basically pour a little bit into the palm of my hand and then just like rub it into my skin really well and then let it absorb, and then I go to bed. This is really nice. It's like $18 at Ulta. Plus, you can use your $3.50 off coupon on this. I really recommend trying this if you've never used an AHA before and you're curious. I mean, you can always return it if you don't like it. But this just really does a good job of brightening my skin. All right. The combination that I've been using before doing my powder foundation is I've been mixing a half a pump of the Mineral Veil primer from Hourglass, this beauty right here. And I've also been using a little bit of the Barely There Sheer Matte Tint from Paula's Choice. Sorry, that was FedEx. I always get nervous because my dog just starts barking like a crazy man, and thankfully he pulled past my house. So this is, by the way, in the color level 2, which I believe is for light to medium skin tones. There goes the dog anyway. Sorry, guys. So I've been mixing the two of these together and then applying them on my face and on my neck, and then going over it with my Everyday Minerals foundation. This just feels so great on my skin. There's the SPF protection from both of these things. Not that it matters because I never go outside unless it's like to go to the store or run errands and stuff. But so nice, prolongs the wear of my makeup. I get the glow from the Mineral Veil, and then just that little bit of an extra tint from this, which helps to boost the coverage that I get from my mineral foundation. So lovely together. I just really enjoy mixing different products, and this is a combination that I just randomly tried one day and was like, oh yeah, buddy, this is amazing. So if you have these two, try mixing them together. They're really, really nice. I bet you could totally also do a liquid foundation on top of both of these, and it would be phenomenal. I'm really sorry about the dog. On my lips now, and what I've been wearing for probably days and days and days and days. Anytime that you've seen a video over the last couple of weeks and you're like, what's she wearing? It's been the Too Faced Lip Injection Color Bomb in Bee Sting. By the way, you can't get this on its own. It came with a few of my favorite things. The holiday palette that Too Faced came out with, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. It's basically just a nude color. And this stings when you put it on. It plumps my lips. This really works, which is why I like it. I will be purchasing another one of these. I believe they have a nice nudie pink color in their regular line. But I like this a lot. And then this I'm trying to use up. It is a sample of the Buxom Lip Gloss in Sophia, and I'm down to here, so I'm almost done. So I've been trying to use this up. Again, this is the color Sophia. It's somewhat similar to Buxom Dolly, but this is a more natural version. It's still a mauve-y pink. Anyway, beautiful combination. And now there's a car alarm. This video is going to hell. On my eyebrows. Okay, so what I've been using for the last couple of weeks is something that I used to have in my professional kit. And when I took the kit apart, I just kept it because I was like, I really liked using this on clients. Why have I never used it on myself? So it's the Urban Decay Brow Box in Beige Betty. They do have these in several different colors, but the Beige Betty just works well for me. It has 2 different colors in there. It also comes with a wax, by the way, in the bottom. I never really used the wax on myself or my clients, so that was kind of lost on me. By the way, this also does come with a little slanted brush as well as some tweezers. They're not that great, so that's why they're not in there anymore. But both of these colors mixed together really are just a great color combination for me right now. It does make my brows just a little bit darker, but I tend to like a darker brow look on myself. It's not for everybody. On days where I want to be the most natural, I use this color over here, which has a little bit more like of a goldy taupe. That doesn't really make sense, but like when you really look at it, it is a combination of like taupe and more of like a golden blonde. It's just really, really nice. So I'm glad I kept this. I really like it. That is all that I have in my brows right now, and it works great. So that's a hit. So is this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayon in the color Forever Taupe. I'm wearing this today. And so this is, it's an eye crayon that is extremely creamy, extremely soft, very blendable. But once this sucker sets, like, it's not going anywhere. You do have a little bit of time to play with it and sort of smudge it out if you want. So there I just kind of, you know, like sheared it out just a little bit. So you can definitely use it as like an eyeshadow or an eyeshadow base. But once it sets, like, it's not going anywhere. I had a swatch of this on my hand one day, and I washed my hands several times with hand soap, and it like refused to come off. Now at night, when I use my Philosophy Purity, that melts it right off. But during the day, man, this sucker's not going anywhere. If you are someone who has trouble with eyeliner pooling on the corners of your eyes here like I do, I don't know if it's my insane body heat, I don't know, but everything just like melts on my eyes and I look like a raccoon by the end of the day. Or I'm constantly like, you know, doing that number to make sure that there's like not a giant pool of blackness on the corners of my eyes here. So these stay put. I really recommend these. If you can find a color that you like, they make a great eyeliner. They're a little bit chubbier, obviously, but I mean, not unworkable. It's going to take a little while to, you know, get it on there if you're looking for a very thin line. But what I would recommend is just taking an angled brush and just getting some on there and then doing a thinner line if that's what works for you. I just find these amazing for the price. Definitely same quality as my Sephora Jumbo liner pencils. I might just keep buying these because these are $7.99, whereas the ones from Sephora are $12 each. So there's that. Okay, 2 more things. The eyeshadow palette that I have been using for the last 2 weeks actually has been the Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced. And this is the only one that I still have the little thing to. But I just find this particular palette so wonderful. I knew I wasn't going to be getting rid of it, but I just wanted to play with it for a good couple of weeks. And I love it. There's no way that I would get rid of this. I'm going to be keeping it. There's a good look at the colors. You do get a pretty nice mirror down here as well. I love it. There's every single one of these colors. I love them. On my eyes today, I used the white color to sort of, oh boy. Hang on, crying kid. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry. Her back hurt. course it did. So I used this color all over as my base for the last week and a half, and that just helps me blend the rest of my shadows essentially. Right now I'm wearing this color right here in the crease, and on my lid is actually Stolen Moment from MAC, so I kind of took that out and played with it a little bit, but for the most part this is all that I've been using. So all of like the chocolatey colors in my crease, the mattes mostly, and then any combination of these other colors on my lid, and it's just been lovely. This palette is definitely worth the investment. I don't personally have an interest in getting the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette because I feel like there's a lot of similarities to this for the most part. I've seen it in person. So I feel like any of the other colors I already have in a lot of my other palettes. So it just doesn't seem worth the investment for that. But this, I would buy 10 times over. It's really, really nice. It's got a great combination of mattes and shimmers, and just really, really great. The last thing I'm going to mention is the blush palette that I've been using. This is the Off the Cuff palette that Tarte came out with 2 years ago for the holidays, and this has just been fantastic. I have been using the heck out of it. Everyone's been asking me what I've had on my cheeks for the last few weeks in my videos, and it has mostly been any combination of these colors. Sometimes I'll mix them together to create something unique. Sometimes I'll just use one by itself. What I like about these palettes is that it gives me the versatility to mix and match, or to just use the colors on their own. I feel like it's great value for the money. I think I paid like $45 for this. Somewhere in the $40 range. It's really great value for the money that you're spending. So this next holiday season, when Tarte inevitably comes out with another really awesome palette, just grab it. Even if you're on the fence, you can always return it, but I guarantee you, like, I know so many people that were upset that they didn't grab this and then it sold out and then it's like gone, because it's basically a limited edition for the holidays. So if you see Tarte come out with a blush palette like this, just get it. The Amazonian clay formula for the blushes is phenomenal. It lasts all day, even on my oily skin. It never breaks down. It never oxidizes. It's a fantastic blush formula, so I highly, highly recommend it. And great packaging too, just very sleek and easy to travel with if I were to be a traveler. Okay, so that is everything. So I told you guys my channel loves, I told you my candles, my fragrance, everything else. I think that's everything. Seems like enough, right? So anyway, let me know if you have any questions down below, and thanks for putting up with my baby hairs in this video. I just realized how bad they are today. I can't do anything about it. They just don't stay down. Eventually they'll grow, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.